actually already employed inside some companies. So AMAssist is our... So without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Mike Valdez.
10-15 minutes telling you a little bit about how to best prepare yourself. What you basically have been doing the last 4 or 5 years. Knowledge, and there's a self-inventory among recruiters. You need to know and ask yourself, what's for our company before we decide that you can be a manager or a drive, ambition, and imagination. It's the job, it's the workload of 3 people. You have to figure out, you really have to think about, how can I get this result to a particular job? In Citibank, you're asked to do, and I think if you like that sort of a challenge, if that's what, great question. Any other?
The work being done inside the treasury department.
Okay, like a quant is. That's where all the quants are. Smart, know yourself. Because in folks, what do you want to do after you graduate? They really didn't have an idea.
Anyway, sorry, I don't have a deck like Mike. Yeah, well, I'm interested in. I think one thing that you should know, job interviews, that you should remember, you should know when during 2 years ask, and later on I'll share with you some of those. So like Mike has mentioned, really different interviews, and I asked the same question. Tell me research, meaning, he's willing to go the extra mile, and that's the kind, right? And then, personally, the biggest turn off for me is that if you're not familiar with the venue, you do your research ahead of it. Like today, I was late because I didn't know where I should park going to this building. You make, but the potential employer is the most important one. Don't interrupt. It will be embarrassing if you forgot the what's your cumulative GPA, right? For grades. Especially if, let's say, a president of a certain organization, because it really... Well, for the job, don't do comparison. We have a back office where we do HR, finance, and administration.
Okay. Alright. So...
Go back! Three questions. People, and I have a very positive outlook in life. Yes. And how did you manage that?
One time I would just let them air both of the members, since I believe that my over-optimism is my greatest weakness.
Sounds like a cliche, but yes, it's a common question to ask. What's your greatest weakness? And the
talk. I actually did my first internship in Citibank. Now you have to start going for interviews. Really just go out there, be aggressive about it, and don't be like me. Okay, people don't need to know everything about your lives. No, they don't need to know that. Impart some wisdom in come to me, HR people. I mean, HR is really my passion. So, sir, if you have any questions about my job, because I mean, honestly, I'm the one that said I need you. My goal. I traveled all the way from Bikutan to and Jam.